All right, hey everybody, how you doing? Okay, let me explain a little bit about week 11, week 12 to start. So, I found I'd incorporated too much into the program or too much into the course, too much work. So that's why nothing really happened on week 11. It was like you finished Demolition Man, catch up on things like that. So that was your chance to get a little bit caught up, which hopefully you did. This week we're not going to do a movie review. We're going to do the topic, which was actually assigned for last week, which is TV, movie, and print. We're going to do a discussion board post on that. So basically, I'm going to eliminate that one additional review. I think it's just a little bit much for the course and a little bit too much work. So just wanted to let you know that. I'm going to post some fun stuff as well, just some cool timeline stuff, things like that, things you can look at and see if you have value with for yourselves, and if nothing else, to educate you on sci-fi. Now, I may have shown you this book, but just in case you didn't see it before, if you are, since we're talking about print and that being the heart or the origin of sci-fi movies and things like that. If you are a big sci-fi fan, I recommend getting this book for yourself. Okay, it's called The Big Book of Science Fiction. It was published recently. It's one where I've gotten some of my short stories that I've shared with you from. It's one I highly recommend getting if you're into reading and truly being educated in the sci-fi genre. It's great because it's all short stories. It's also, if you really don't like it, you can jump away, or you can, just survive through a few pages and go from there type idea. But the other part that's really cool is it gets away from just pure English writers, gets into different ones. The good part is it also has converted text from people that are from other countries that it's never been converted into English before. So if you want something a bit like that, that's for you. So just wanted to explain on a high level what's happening for weeks 11 and 12 and why that happened. And then going to also now talk about week 14. So week 14 and actually week 13 will be part of it as well. Week 13 content will be relatively light. Probably again another discussion board or something like that. That one will most likely be interactive, and meaning you'll comment on other people's posts. But one of the big things is that week 14, I am going to allow you to do any movie that we haven't done, of course, or you can do any book, as long as it's a book I've read. So if you're going to do a book, send me a few selections of books you'd like to do, and if I've read them or willing to read them, you can do that. For those that would rather do a book review than a movie review, okay? The review for that isn't going to be the same as the first two reviews. It will be different. It's going to be a bit more about what you thought of the story. It's going to be much more personalized, okay? So, and why you like it. So I want you to pick one you really like, okay? I want you to pick one that you're passionate about or that you like. Now, I will even allow TV series if I've seen it, okay? I'm going to leave this one really open, but I just ask if it's not on my movie list. If it's a TV show or book, you run it by me first or give me a few options, okay? I want this to be a fun one. I also want it to be awesome, okay? So I'm expecting really good quality. So if you can do that, that's going to leave it nice and open for you. And that way, I'll hand out the assignment week 13 for those of you that want to finish the course a bit early. That will allow you to wrap up sometime in week 13 if you choose. Okay, you will be given until most of the way into week 14 to complete it. But for those of you that want to wrap up early and move forward, that's great. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to cover real quick. I will give the description of that either later this week or the beginning of week 13 for the final review. Okay, thanks. Talk to you soon, everyone. Bye.